updated Fusion available in a regular volume and a low volume shoe. Compared to the current Fusion is this one's going to be a little bit more downturned. It still maintains the neutral shape, so we don't have much asymmetry in it. So it is something that you could wear all day long while getting a little bit more performance out of it over top of just a flat shoe. Some of the stuff we're really excited about is a new lacing system. So it's a very durable aramid cord polyester on the outside. It's going to last a long time, but more importantly, it's going to allow you to really fine tune the fit. So you can kind of either get it a little bit tighter down at the bottom and a little bit looser up top, or vice versa, in order to get that fine-tuned fit to your foot and adjust it throughout the day. Since Red Chili has merged with Edelrid and we're trying to move kind of Edelrid's efforts of sustainable manufacturing, responsible manufacturing, we looked at upcycling cords into this lace system. So all of the laces for all of the Fusions will actually be made out of leftover cord from our paragliding cord part of our business. Some of the other kind of cool upgrades is we go to this nice neoprene tongue. So this neoprene tongue is going to be nice and soft and comfortable, but really durable compared to kind of a standard padded tongue. It's going to be synthetic upper, and it's going to feature our RX1 rubber on the bottom, which is a very sticky rubber and climbs really well. Yeah, so this shoe is definitely going to fall into vertical to slightly overhanging to potentially more overhanging if you'd like. It does. It has a continuous sole on the bottom, so it's not going to be our most flexible shoe in the middle, but it is flexible enough that you would be able to climb some steeper stuff and still toe in. But yeah, definitely really good in that dead vertical to slightly overhanging world. It's going to have a section of midsole in the forefoot here to give you some support while edging in that vertical terrain, but allow you to still get a little flexibility as things get steeper. Red Chili's whole ethos when we started back in the mid-90s was to create a shoe that is comfortable to wear without sacrificing performance, and I think we've been able to keep that true to this day. So something you'll find honestly in Red Chili shoes across the lineup is that the heel has surprisingly high amount of performance and hold onto that heel without having that aggressive forward tension. So you'll kind of notice compared to maybe some other shoes on the market that are this downturned that might be bent farther forward, this is going to stand upright a bit more, but due to a better anatomical design, your heel is going to feel nice and secure in there when you're actually climbing in it. If the new Fusion is a little bit too high volume for you or maybe a little bit too stiff, then you can look at the Fusion LV. So really excited about this. It's not a women's and men's shoe. It's a high volume and low volume. This is going to have, the low volume is going to have a little bit of a softer midsole and a little bit softer overall construction. So assuming generally if you have a low volume foot, you're generally a lighter climber and you're going to want that sensitivity out of it and more flexibility. We also truly looked at changing the shape of the last when we went to low volume, and they're not just like a 25% smaller last. We actually looked at reshaping the forefoot around the midfoot here as well as the heel to have a very different shape compared to the high volume. So we're really excited. This is truly going to be a good option for someone who has that truly low volume foot. Both of the new Fusions are going to be available for $145.95. The low volume is going to be available from a US men's size 4 up to a men's size 9. And the high volume version is going to be available from a US men's size 4 up to a US men's size 13, with half sizes available in both versions. So if this shoe feels a little bit too aggressive for you, I'd recommend looking at either the Ventic Air Lace or the Sausalito, which are both going to be dead flat shoes, great for all day climbing depending on what you're looking for. If you'd like to go up from here, then I would look at our Voltage Velcro or our Magnet. Both of which are going to be about as downturned, but they're going to be much more asymmetric. And between those two, the Voltage is going to be the softer one and the Magnet is going to be the stiffer one, depending on what you're looking for.